Are you checked in? I'm Matt Gill, and welcome to another episode of Mornings with Matt. We're constantly checking in on everybody else. Like, we're asking, are you okay? Are you okay? And sometimes we ask like 3 or 4 times. But are we checking in, and are you checking in with yourself first? I don't know about you, but there never seems to be enough time or enough hours in the day to get everything done that has to get done or get accomplished. And when I look at my to-do list, all I keep seeing is more stuff that needs to happen. And a lot of times the stuff that I need to get done are for other people. Like, we all have a lot of things that are on that list. And some people say, I don't got a whole lot. Well, it's because they're making the choice to ignore some of the things that really truly do need to get done. Like, between work, or maybe it's getting the kids ready for school, maybe it's helping out a friend with a project or moving, or it may even be your own school or your own studies. Like, we run ourselves ragged trying to be of service to other people. And a lot of times we'll put other people before we even take care of ourselves. Not too long ago at one of our events, I started to feel sick, like my body just didn't feel right. Have you ever had one of those moments where you knew that how you were feeling just wasn't your norm, and you knew something was up, but you completely ignored how you were feeling because you had so much stuff to get done? And that's the way I was feeling. Like, I was feeling tired, my body was feeling sore, I had a headache, and I knew that wasn't my normal. But yet I still kept on pushing. I didn't take the vitamins, I didn't get the appropriate rest that I needed. I didn't even take the time to just say, hey, you know what? Look, I need some time to just chill for a moment. I just kept running myself down until my body shut down. Like, my body was like, all right, if you're not going to take care of me, then I'm going to shut us down and take care of us. Like, how many times have you been in a place where your body was like, listen, we ain't going any further, and you just completely shut down? Like, we ignore the signs that our body is telling us about. You know, sometimes we distract ourselves from truly connecting to who we are and how we're feeling, and our body feels completely out of balance. So I want to ask you, are you truly listening to yourself? Like, when was the last time that you connected with you? When was the last time that you almost had a conversation with how you were feeling? Many times we keep ourselves distracted so that we don't have to face how we're feeling, or we figure it's going to go away on its own. And so in this particular episode, I want to take a moment and just have you connect with yourself. Have a conversation with yourself, and really just say, like, do a check-in with you. So we're going to do a little exercise. I want you to find a quiet spot. Find a place that's relaxing, that's away from all of the noise. You see there's a beautiful beach behind me, and just take a moment, maybe outside in your backyard, maybe it's going to a local park, maybe it's going for a hike in the mountain. But I want you to find a quiet spot. So now that you found a nice quiet location, a place that brings you peace, that brings you nature, could be again at the beach or outside in a beautiful garden, just some place that you can just rest your mind for a moment. I want you to just pause and be still with yourself. I want you to connect with yourself. Feel your body. So close your eyes for a moment and do this exercise with me. Close your eyes and just feel your body. Like, listen to the sounds that are around you. Listen to the sound of people walking by if they're walking by, or the sounds of cars driving by if you happen to be around cars, or I hear the sound of the ocean. But just get real present with where you are and get present with your body. Feel yourself as you begin to breathe in, and as you exhale out, allow yourself to just be centered for a moment. Feel the way that your body feels as you're either sitting on the ground or sitting in the grass, or maybe you're even laying down. Feel the tips of your fingers and the bottom of your feet. Wiggle your toes and just get present with your body. Feel yourself in the space that you are in. And now that you're present with where you are and your body, I want you to ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? How am I feeling right now? So for me, I can feel that my mind still is kind of wandering, and I'm very present with the sounds that are around me, but at the same time, I'm focusing in on learning to let go and to be present with myself. I'm feeling happy, and just taking a moment to relax and to be present. How are you feeling with yourself right now? Now, I want you to be very mindful that you're not judging yourself on whatever comes up, because we have so much that we're going through in our lives that sometimes we don't give ourselves moments like this to stop and to be present. So don't judge yourself for whatever may be coming up. But truly just keep asking yourself, how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling right now? And then answer yourself. This is the one time that you can have those voices in your head talking to you. How are you feeling? And then once you've been able to answer at least 6 or 7 times of how you're feeling, ask yourself, what do you need support in? What do you need support with? What do you need support doing? A lot of times we're afraid to ask for support, and especially ask our bodies, and checking in with ourselves of what do we need. And so ask yourself, listen for the answers. What do you need support with? And as you begin to hear, for me, I know I need support with resting more often and getting more sleep. And with that brings a little bit of guilt, a little bit of shame that I'm not giving myself the time. So if you need to, tell yourself I'm sorry. Apologize to yourself if that's something that you need to do. For me, I want to apologize to my body for not giving it the amount of sleep that it needs. I apologize for not giving it the proper nutrition for so long. And that it took me so long to get to a place of being able to feed it the appropriate nutrition and the vegetables and taking out all of the junk food. So I apologize to my body for not giving it the attention that it needs. I apologize to myself for sacrificing my own self-care for everybody else. So just list. If you need to apologize to yourself, what are some of the things that you want to apologize to you for? One of the most powerful exercises that I got to do with one of my coaches, and many of you guys know Lisa Nichols, she actually had us do this exercise where we were appreciating each part of our bodies, appreciating our arms for helping us carry us through so many things, our legs for being able to walk and to take steps forward towards our goals and working out. And when we got to the stomach, I realized how harsh I am to my stomach. When I look at myself in the mirror, when I see, I instantly were like, you're so fat, you're so big, you're so blubbery. Like, I'm harsh on the stomach itself. And so one of the exercises when I do this is I apologize to my stomach for the negative things that I've said to it, instead of thanking it for digesting the food that's in there and all of the work that it's doing all on its own. Nothing that I have to do, it just does it all by itself. Even when I'm sleeping, it's still doing the work. So I'm grateful to my stomach. I'm grateful to my legs. I'm grateful for my arms. I'm grateful for a mind that keeps me creative, that allows for me to do the things that I want to do and create the things that I want to create. I'm grateful for my heart that allows for me to love unconditionally in the way that I get to love. So what are you grateful for? Tell your body, tell yourself, I'm grateful for you because. I'm super excited about this particular exercise and just truly checking in with yourself. I do this exercise, I'll be honest, not enough, but anytime that I feel out of balance, anytime that I feel out of whack or overwhelmed, or I feel like all of my efforts aren't working enough, this is what I go to. This is one of the tools. So this week, I want you to spend some time to really get connected with yourself. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What do you need support in? Do you need to apologize for anything? And just appreciate yourself. Because we train people how to treat us. And so you should be treating yourself well first, so other people see that and then they begin to treat you well as well. So listen, what I love about this particular space is this is our place for us to learn and to grow. And I get to share my journey. You get to share your journey. I get to give you some of the things that I've learned that have gotten me to where I am, as well as things that are continuing to move me forward. And we get to communicate with each other. And so make sure and leave a comment below and let me know, what was the value of this exercise? Do this exercise and tell me, what did you learn about yourself, or about how you were connecting in or you weren't connecting in. This is our place just to be able to dialogue with each other. So I can't wait to celebrate you. I can't wait to read your comments. I look at them every single day. So anytime you see a like or you see a comment, that's me. Because I want to celebrate you. I'm your brother in this journey. I'm not perfect. I don't have it all figured out. But together we get to take this journey together. So I'm your brother in this journey, and I want you to know that I celebrate you. And I can't wait to see you in the next episode. It's cold. A lot of people keep themselves distracted, much like myself, so that I'm grateful for the motorcycle that's by. See you in the next episode of More.